Requesting all the participants to please do it right away.
Now, once all of you have finished, I request every one of you, listen to this very carefully. We are all going to apply the exact science that Swamiji revealed to us. The object in front of you is representing wealth for you, right? That wealth could mean, for some of us, it could mean abundance, for some of us, it could be the struggle. Whatever, whether you are facing the highs or the lows of wealth, by manifesting this power, you're going to experientially teach your inner space how you can, the respect or reverence you have, I'll not say reverence, I'll say the importance you give to the highs and lows of wealth will drop. You will not let the wealth have so much power over you. Instead, you will have power over the wealth. So keep whatever object represents wealth in front of you. Choose anything you want to do. You want to increase its height, you want to decrease its height, you want to increase its weight, you want to decrease its weight, anything is fine. If you have a weighing scale, you can increase its weight. If you do not have weighing scale, you can increase its size. Just trace it on a tracing paper and increase its size. Just sit with the gold bangle. Marjan is manifesting with the
With the
gold.
ring, Ma Yogamalar is with the bangle, Ma Mary Jacqueline with an obsidian stick, Ma Venkateshananda with a small gold bullion. Wonderful. Sit now and I request everyone to do it. You'll actually see, Ma. See, the wealth is not just the money you have. We learned about it. It is the consciousness. It's the very consciousness that you carry. It is not just the wealth, like as money, bank balance, or whatever we understand. It is the very consciousness which is actually going to make you wealthy, right? Take a few minutes, sit now, and do the power manifestation, which will empower your very consciousness to be able to manifest the power, which in turn will help you manifest the wealth. You'll see it actually can make you such a very high energetic active person, so involved and having the powerful wealth consciousness inside. The energy that you are channeling, it is Swamiji who's going to be flowing through you and manifesting this power. Just by you sitting and doing this power manifestation, you're going to take that flood of Swamiji's energy and manifest it into wealth. You will see you won't even need much effort at all. You will see how this will directly permeate into your life and transform.
Sit, declare, consciously chant the Mahavakya. You will simply see how physically the attributes of the object will change. The moment the change starts happening, the experience, the powerful cognition is becoming an experience in your inner space. Sit now. Let us all start the manifestation.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Mahamahavagya, spiritual lullaby for Samadhi, and Suprabhatam, wake up call, wake up song for Paramashiva. This Mahamahavagya is spiritual lullaby for you to fall into Samadhi. Suprabhatam, wake up song for Paramashiva to wake up in you. Just remember this one powerful cognition. This Mahamahavagya puts me in Samadhi. This is spiritual lullaby for Samadhi. And Suprabhatam, wake up song for Paramashiva in me. For Paramashiva to manifest. With this one spiritual powerful cognition, chant this Mahamahavagya. Mahamahavagya, spiritual lullaby for Samadhi, and Suprabhatam, wake up call, wake up song for Paramashiva. For Paramashiva to manifest. With this one spiritual powerful cognition, chant this Mahamahavagya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om
Please relax.
Paramashivoham.
I request all of you to share how many of you have started manifesting. Also, just know that even if you have started manifesting, even if you have started entertaining that cognition in you, that is good enough. From there, automatically it will lead you to the breakthrough. Yes, I see so many of you are sincerely sitting and manifesting. It's really wonderful to see that. The moment you start cognizing, cherishing these truths in your inner space, it doesn't matter your success or like you manifesting or not manifesting does not define your ability to be Swamiji, be in oneness with Swamiji, be Paramashiva. It is your ability to be Paramashiva that determines your success in power manifestation. So do not let what is on the outside to affect you. Yes. Now we're going to be entering into the next session where we're going to be understanding about the Hindu economic principles as revived and envisioned in Kailasa by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
All my last 26 years of life, after the Yoga Pattabhishekam 1994, my gurus have put me on the throne by doing the Yoga Pattabhishekam. They put me on the seat. From that time, all my attempts, whatever I tried to do in Ramakrishna Mission as volunteer, brahmachari, sannyasi, I was volunteer brahmachari. Or after I started this Sangha, all my economic policies were trying to revive these principles of Hinduism. How we can give confidence to people on living enlightenment system, and how that can become not only the cosmic currency, even country currency. I was trying various trial and error methods, but I tell you, very confidently, with the grace of Paramashiva, I am successful in coming to a very balanced, clear policies and principles which will intensely give confidence and secured feeling to people, so they will be part of this whole Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha, protecting Dharma and letting Dharma protect us, empowering, protecting Dharma so powerfully, so that becomes a living energy to protect us. Hey, to design this Reserve Bank of Kailasa, I just started simply Googling. I studied 85 countries' bank structures personally. I have notes, all the technical terms. Just Googling. Simple interest, and then mapping them to Agamas. How Agama describes these concepts, I tell you, end of the day. So many people are praising, oh, brilliant idea, gold-based currency. Hey, only 100 years before these countries' currencies have become popular. Before that, the whole world was following only Hindu economy. Hindu economy is simply on gold. Over. Only last 100 years, these various countries and its currencies have become strong exchange mechanism. I'll use the word mechanism only. I will not accept the currency as organism. It's just a mechanism. Organism should have its own independent intelligence and life. It's only a mechanism regulated. I tell you, the most non-exploiting, unmanipulatable economic system was Hindu economic system. I saw very clearly few hundred years before, till the Hindu economic system was allowed to live before the invaders finished it, how it was. I just picked it up and revived. Just simple interest, simple involvement. Listen, simple involvement, simple interest makes you absolutely passionate about life. I'll tell you this principle which I am talking now is the economic policy, strategy, principle of Hinduism. Listen, the Hindu society, civilization is focused on Jivan Mukti, enlightenment, moksha. Whether it follows the Shaiva tradition, Ganapatya tradition, or Sakta tradition, or Saura tradition, or Gaumara tradition, or Guru worship, Sampradayas, or Vaishnava Sampradayas, any Sampradaya. Basically, the ecosystem, a civilization, Samastana, is focused on enlightenment. Understand, in Hindu tradition, the economy is 3-layer: grain-based, metal-based, and all the precious things you get from the ocean, pearls, those items. Sanganidhi, Badumanidhi. Padumanidhi means all the items you get from the ground comes under Batmanidhi, like a grain and metal. All the things you get from ocean is formed as Sankanidhi. Shanka, Kanch. Shankanidhi, Padumanidhi. That's all. This two is the currency. And in Batmanidhi, two category: grain-based economy and metal-based economy. Whole thing is contributing economy. Does not encourage stealing, swindling-based economy. No. The Hindu dharmic economy principles. Hindu principles of conscious manifestation of reality. In every level, I wanted to keep all the Hindu principles alive and bring legitimacy and demonstrate it. It still works. This is the best. Understand? This is the best. The internal administration was always enriching and raising the humanity and society to the next levels. Art, culture, dance, music, everything was enlightenment based. Everything was enlightenment based. Jurisprudence was absolutely deep understanding about the human psyche, with a tremendous understanding about the human possibility and human existence. It was always prone towards prayaschitta, not punishment. Expectation from the individuals and the way they are placed in society was well defined. Nobody was kept in fear. No way the law can be used for taking revenge. Nobody can be punished for ignorance, because educating the citizens was the responsibility of the king. Principles were straightforward and simple. Administration was more contributing and life positive. Paramashiva declares food has to be completely freely available for the whole nation. So we are going to follow the same procedure. Food, knowledge. See, not only the guru should not charge the student. If guru does not have money to feed the students, you see, in Hindu tradition, the student, not only you can't charge the student has to be given food, given all the things needed, and given education. Intention to study is worshipped in Hindu tradition. So if a child has an intention to study, he becomes a brahmachari. So from that moment, the Hindu society is responsible for giving food, shelter, education, everything needed for that brahmachari. The guru is responsible for providing everything to a brahmachari who want to study. If guru does not have, if guru is not wealthy enough, he has to go for bhiksha. He is allowed to beg. And brahmacharis are also allowed to beg. You can beg, but guru is bound to provide everything to the brahmacharis and give education. We are going to be following the same policy. Not only knowledge is free, all your survival needs during your study period also is free. And we are going to be following the same principles. My vision is to provide all these services to all the 2 billion Hindus all over the world. More than 1.2 billion born Hindus and around 800 million, 0.8 million practicing Hindus are there all over the world. So, I feel my personal vision is to provide these services to all the 2 billion people all over the world. Let's see, with the grace of Paramashiva, we will be able to do it. Same way, in Hindu tradition, doctors are paid not based on you falling sick, but based on your income. Whole village gives share from the harvest to the doctor. Doctor makes sure the whole village is healthy. This is called healthy medical industry. When doctor knows the village's health, my county's health, my taluk's health, my area's health is going to make me more wealthy. He will do research on your diet. He will support you in every level to be healthy, because your health makes him wealthy, not your sickness. Your body is not income source for him. Your active life is income source for him. Understand the shift. This is Hindu economic policies. So, the Kailasa will have the same policies. In Kailasa, we will be practicing these same policies. Actually, if at all our next generation starts tasting the Hindu knowledge, Hindu economy principles, they will understand this is the most beautiful, delicious, brilliant. They will just fall in love with all these principles, and simply the whole Hindu economy principles, everything will be revived. My job is only to make you taste the deliciousness of Hindu economy principles by reviving the Hindu Reserve Bank and Hindu currency. Hindu knowledge is capable enough to revive itself, resurrect itself, re-establish itself, reignite the passion in you and excite you again. And just if I share the knowledge and educate you, that's enough. That's all I am trying to do. Please understand this principle. This principle is going to be very important principle in Kailasa economy. I am going to revive this. If you serve any temple run as per Vedagamas, you get punya, which you can use not only in Kailasa after you leave the body, you can encash them, withdraw as currency even for your day-to-day use, which can be in the form of grains, precious gems, precious metals. I mean what I am saying. This is the fundamental policy with which the Kailasa economic strategy and economic policies are getting evolved. Listen. Bringing legitimacy, economic legitimacy to all the religious actions, activities you perform. If you go around Arunachala, the Arunachala Purana describes you will get certain punya with which you can achieve and enjoy Kailasa. Not only you get that, you get even the country currency. You withdraw, you receive currency in the form of grains, clothes, other utilities, including precious metal, precious gems. The ritual happening where all this disbursement happens is yaga, yajnas conducted by the kings in those days. For example, when a Brahmin comes, the senior Vidvats, the senior Brahmins decide this person, this many years, is practicing all the Vedic rituals and teaching. So he gets this much of punya in Kailasa and this much of country currency. The Kailasa currency punya and country currency in the form of grains, precious metal, precious gems, clothes, whatever. This was a living economy of Hindu tradition and Hindu samsthanas, Hindu kingdoms. I am going to revive it. I will revive it with the grace of Ganapati, Paramashiva, all the gods and goddesses of KAILASA, with their blessings. I will revive it. Same way, these principles are elaborately described in Vedas and Agamas. That is going to form the basic structure of KAILASA economic policies and strategies. Everyone is supported so beautifully. Nobody feels insecure to manipulate or exploit the economy. That is the most beautiful structure of Hindu economy. Understand, it is such tremendous, deep confidence building system, and so much of security was given. And in Hindu tradition, the two layer, the economic principle, one is the currency. Technically in Sanskrit, if I translate that concept, it's called grain-based currency. Means just by possessing and owning, it has its own utility value. Whether the grains or the precious metals, precious gems, by its own value, it has a value. There is no other regulatory body required to establish its value. By you owning and the way it is used, demanded in the society, healthy society, by this simple existence, it has value. Second, the regulatory body always made sure the principle of enlightenment was kept alive in all their regulatory principles. How and why gold should be precious metal? How and why? What gems will be considered as precious? Everything. The whole regulating mechanism was enlightenment centric. Understand? Rajaraja, for example, builds a huge temples. All of you need to know, it's not that he built only Tanjore temple. Please understand. He built large number of temples. Krishnadevaraya built large number of temples. I should say that all great known kings of Hinduism, whether Cambodia or Somanath or Chidambaram or Tanjore or Jagannath or Nepal or Sri Lanka, anywhere the Hindu civilization was prevalent. It was all temple-centric, temple-based, because that was the source of our knowledge, our economy, principles, systems and strategies. Temple building and sustenance was one of the most beautiful method to keep the economy current. Currency has value only as long as the current is kept alive. So the current is kept alive to keep the value of the currency through this large size temple building and running. Listen, step by step I am explaining. The knowledge keepers who keep the integrity and efficacy of the knowledge, Brahmanas, who give protection from external invasions and internal revolts and keep the living enlightenment, Jivan Mukti lifestyle. Kshatriyas, those people are given, they are paid and given rewards and awards when they demonstrate the valor, protecting the dharma. And same next, Vaishyas, they are supported, encouraged, given protection, supported with the knowledge, encouraged with the infrastructure and market, protected, given protection for their wealth, for all these services provided by the state to the Vaishyas. In turn, Vaishyas pay the tax to the state. And Shudras are empowered with the land and all the equipments needed to grow grains or everything else needed for the sustenance of the life. In turn, paid, supported with all their needs. It's an amazing, unique, very organized, legitimate civilization. I tell you, the pre-Bronzean age civilization, the only civilization still alive, of course, in a very critical stage, beaten, broken, lost even confidence on themselves and their principles, their ancestors, constantly being told that your ancestors are stupid and your ancestors are useless. See, once you take someone's confidence about their heritage and past, he does not have any more future, because he will not try to replicate his knowledge, heritage, past, the glory of the past in future. He will just surrender to you and listen to you and do what you say as the right future. To enslave a civilization and kill a civilization, remove their confidence about their glorious past. Successfully, this poisoning is done to Hindu civilization. It is almost in intensive care unit, emergency care unit. The only good news is it is not dead. I am back to revive. I will not let it die. Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam gunakarma vibasaha tasya kartaram abhimam vidya kartaram avyayam. The four categories of varna were created by me according to the people's qualities and activities. Although I am creator of this system, know me to be eternal and will come back again and again to keep this system alive. For example, Brahmana when he performs something great, when he is high achiever, he is supported, gifted with all the things which strengthens his lifestyle. Same way, for example, a Kshatriya, when he performs something great and when he becomes high achiever, he is gifted with some things which strengthens his valor and his lifestyle and what is expected from him. For a successful society, he gets glory, name, fame. And many women decide to marry him. He is glorified in such a way, the society is enamored by his glory and valor. Same way, Vaishya, when he becomes a great, successful, high achiever, the kind of the glorification done to him is different. The glorification done to him supports him in his profession to achieve more success. A great, amazing, beautiful society was kept alive with the principle of enlightenment. The concept of dravya, dana, dravya, in Hinduism is clearly defined in Amarakosha. For Brahmanas, what is dana? Wealth. For Vaishyas, what is dana? Wealth. For Kshatriyas, what is dana? Wealth. For Shudras, what is dana? Wealth. Amarakosha's original verse. Dravyam viddam swapadeyam ruktam ruktam danam vasuhu hiranyam dravinam dyumnam artaraihi vipava abhi. These are the definitions, forms the fundamental economic principles of Kailasa. Synonyms of the word dana: dravyam, material; vittam, currency, goods, which is goods battered also is considered as currency. As I said, the Hindu economy was grain based. By its own weight and possession, it is valuable. It does not need any central regulatory body to declare that this paper has this much of value. No. By just the possession of that semi-precious stone or a precious metal or precious stone or the grain, or the grain or the precious metal, precious gems, by its possession, it brings value due to its utility and demand in the society. So that is vittam. Swapadeyam, owned, earned property. Riktam, inherited property. When you inherit a property, the intention of your ancestor married to that property, that intention also you inherit. So, all inheritance in Hinduism is a will. So, you have to, as long as you maintain that will, you have right over the property. Understand? Whatever you inherit from the ancestors, you have to maintain their will. If not, you don't own that property anymore. This was the way the civilization was kept alive in Hindu tradition. Hindu father will work for the 7th generation of their children, and same way they will inculcate the lifestyle knowledge principles in their children. Unfortunately, now in the modern day, neither they keep wealth for the children nor they inculcate the Hindu values for the children. Both should be done. I want my followers, you keep wealth for your next generation and you inculcate these values, Hindu values, into your next generation. And the next generation also respects the riktam, inherited property, and the will of your ancestors, both ruktam, possessing and enjoying it, expanding it. Dhanam, money. Vasu, land. Hiranyam, gold. Dravinam, movable properties, which is useful. Dyumnam, power and strength. Power and strength means capacity to understand the principles of the economy and change the investments and keep yourself alive, current, and your currency current. Artha, the business concerns and work. Rai, riches. You should pronounce as Rai, riches. Vibhava, magnanimity, omnipresence and power. Understanding the omnipresence and capabilities of Dhanam and keeping your magnanimity to keep the omnipresence alive all over the world. For example, if you honor your commitments only, they will honor their commitments. That is what is magnanimity. So, Kavi Kalpa Druma gives the synonym of Dhanam as Dhanyam, means the grain-based economy and all other principles as I described from Amarakosha. Now, these are going to be forming the fundamental principles for Hindu economic policies and strategies. Hindu will is absolutely different from the will legal paper used today for establishing inheritance. Understand? Hindu will is lifestyle based. If you are from the Varna of a Brahmana and you inherit your ancestors who were Brahmana by Varna, only if you follow the principles of Brahmana Varna, you have the right over that property. Same way, Kshatriya, Shudra and Vaishya. The Hindu inheritance principles. These conscious principles, if you build, that conscious currency will help you. I think that is the only thing which is going to help you post-corona world. That is only going to be your strength, your power. In post-corona world, I gave you one example of Tirupati, because that is known tourism center, spiritual tourism. Like that, I can give you thousands of examples. Ooty, Kodaikanal, seasonal tourism. All of it is melting down. I tell you, the delusion-based economy, making you buy things with money which you don't have and forcing you to work for it is called delusion-based economy. In that whole balloon, the hole is made already. That balloon is collapsing, making you buy things which you don't need and making you work for it to pay for the money which you don't have. Making you buy things with money which you don't have and making you work for paying for it. This whole delusion-based economy, that balloon is busting, collapsing. The inner conscious principle-based economy is only going to flourish. Conscious principles need to be applied in every level. Politics, economy, in every level, relationships, only those idea, those principle, consciousness principle based things are going to work out. I tell you, this conscious principles based built body, brain, mind, life, these are going to be the most important, useful for your life in post-corona world. Formally, I declare all the nations where Hinduism was state religion in those days, in some past. It may not be state religion now, but in those days it was state religion. I am trying to revive now that tradition in one remote corner of the world, not in those countries. In one remote corner of the world. So I am making it very clear. At present, some of them may be Buddhist, some of them may be Islamic, some of them may be secular. Whatever way they are, KAILASA formally declares all those nations as most favored nations for bilateral and trade. So now, without making you wait further, with the grace of Ganapati, Paramashiva, and all the gods and goddesses of KAILASA, I am introducing the Kailasian dollar to all of you. Dollar. Each Galatian dollar will be 11.66 gram gold, 1 tola. 1 tola will be called 1 Kailasian dollar. In Sanskrit, 1 Swarna Mudra. In Tamil, 1 Purkas.
Nithyananda
1 tola gold. That's a Hindu way of measurement. 1 tola of gold. 11.66388038 grams will be 1 Kailashian dollar. 1 Swarna Mudra. 1 Purkas. Understand? Vivekananda visualized it. Aurobindo aspired it. Osho worked for it. Maharishi Mahesh Yogi mandated it. The great Hindu nation which Vivekananda visualized, Aurobindo aspired, Osho worked, Maharishi Mahesh Yogi mandated with all their grace and blessings. The grace of Ganapati, Paramashiva, and all the gods and goddesses of Kailasa, we made it. It's because of their grace we made it. I'll be introducing the quarter Kailashian dollar, which is 2.9159 grams. You can see the original coin which was there in those days in the 56 nations one side, and the present how we revived it. You can see both the coins side by side. The ancient original coins photo and the present how we revived it. The coin, the photograph is how it was in those days, and the present, the coin we revived. Each of these coins, see, the weight is same, but the designs are different. This is quarter Kailashian dollar. So I am showing next half. So this is the quarter Kailashian dollar, you can see. Now I am showing you next the half Kailashian dollars. You can see now the half Swarna Mudra. Now I am introducing 3/4 quarter Kailashian dollar. Mukkal Purkas. We tried to revive as close as possible. The Mukkal Purkas, as close as possible. So 8.74 grams. Mukkal Purkas, the Mukkal Swarna Mudra. Next I am showing 2 Kailashian dollar. 2 Kailashian dollar designs. Irandu Purkas. 2 Swarna Mudra. So this is 23.327676 grams gold. Now the 3 Kailashian dollar, which is actually 34.991414 grams. The 3 Purkas designed. Next I am showing 4 Kailashian dollars, 4 Swarna Mudra. 4 Kailasian dollar, 4 Swarna Mudra, it is 46.65 grams gold. We have even taken inspiration from the coins released by British. Even during the British time, there were Hindu gods, goddesses described, depicted in currencies, coins. We took inspiration even from those and designed, revived. Next is 5 Kailasian dollar. 5 Kailasian dollar is 58 gram gold. The 5 Kailasian dollar is the 58 gram gold. Is 58.31 gram gold. 5 purkas, 5 Swarna Mudra. Next, 10 Kailasian dollar. This is 10 Kailasian dollar. 116.68 gram gold. And Paramashiva, let this bring all the auspiciousness to the whole planet Earth. So now I have another important release for all of you. Rajangana Mudra, the official mudra of Kailasa. This is the Rajangana Mudra. Which will be used by the people who are part of the government of Kailasa. This will be the Rajangana Mudra. It will be used as ring or necklace in every emblem. This is the emblem of Kailasa. This is the official seal of Kailasa. Rajangana Mudra. Like how they say in Vatican, the papal ring. In Hindu tradition, we call it Rajangana Mudra, the royal seal jewelry. It's an official part of the regalia owned by the head of the Hinduism, head of the Hindu tradition. Similar to the papal ring of Vatican, this will be also used as a seal for official documents, symbol of hope and devotion for billions of Hindus globally. Enlightenment science. Everything is ready. Everything is ready to be launched. In Hinduism, gold is not only valuable, it is sacred. Please understand. Gold is given a religious sacred status in Hinduism. So, all currencies will be printed only in pure gold. All currencies will be in pure gold. 1 tola is 1 kasu. In Sanskrit, the Kailasa currency will be called as Swarna Mudra or Swarna Pushpa. In English, it will be called as Kailasian dollar. In Tamil, it will be called as porkasu. One tola gold. In the modern day measurement, if you want to know, it will be like, almost like 11 point some grams. 1 tola gold will be called as 1 Swarana Mudra. Oru porkasu, 1 Kailasian dollar. By its own weight and possession, it will have value. 1 tola gold is 11.66 grams gold as per modern day grams measurement. So, we have kal kasu, arak kasu, 1 porkasu, 2 காசு, 3 காசு, 4 காசு, 5 காசு, 10 காசு. Those are the units in which the coins are ready. Understand? In Sanskrit, it will be called as Swarana Mudra or Swarana Pushpa. In English, it will be called as Kailasian dollar. In Tamil, it will be called as porkasu.
Today, all of us have understood some of the most important, unique aspects of how we can attract abundance, how we can manifest wealth, prosperity in life. All that we have learned today, every single aspect of it, is going to equip you, each of us, to be able to navigate through all the types of crises that we may face in life and apply these principles to attract abundance. So now, wealth is not anymore a big deal for us because we know the secret to attract abundance. Swamiji has empowered us with the real wealth. The real wealth is having the science of being able to create wealth whenever you want. And that is what we are all empowered with. So, how did you all enjoy your day today? Which part of the day did you all like the most? And what was your new click? What was something that you would say you learned for the first time today, or something that made a difference in your perspective today? Can I request all of you to share?
Nithyananda. Now, all the participants that are sitting here with us today, tomorrow we are going to be having a very special initiation, the Healer's Initiation, and we're going to be learning about how to have best health. I request all the participants to take a few minutes and share this information with your friends, family members, invite anyone, whoever is struggling. Please take a few minutes, share this with them, with their health especially, and invite them to join for tomorrow's program. And with this, we come to the conclusion of today's segment. Hope all of you enjoyed the program. How was it for all of you? Did all of you enjoy the program today? How was your experience? And what did you love the most about today? Please take a few minutes and share that with us. And with this, let's conclude today's day with the Purna Mantra. Let's offer our gratitude to Swamiji and chant the Purna Mantra now. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavashi Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu Om Nithyanandam. Thank you all. Nithyanandam.